the rare combination of a GOAT, Photoshop, and a social media account. Aaron Donald having a little bit of fun with this.
That's scary.
And Micah responding, don't tell me info like that. And then he put the Twitter account of his agent out there, and Rambling Man, the Rams account, hitting the jackpot, having Aaron Donald and Micah and all that stuff talking about it. And I mean, of all the things that probably won't happen, this is one of them, right, Andrew? I mean,
yeah, well, listen, if it does happen, I'm going to tell you right now, if that happens, I'm coming back as the U tight end, just goal line situations only, because I think that's all I got. All right, that's all I got. But listen, I'm going to be on that team.
You got to go. Remember this, Andrew.
Listen,
remember, you got to go
I'll
like
come
this
in
first.
The heavy tight end, baby, and just take a couple third down snaps and goal line. But if that happens, I'm on that team. Let me tell you, I'm going to be hitting Sean up every day. Just give me whatever waiver I got to sign, I'm in.
Dude, I mean, honestly, the Cowboys. That's the whole point of this, right? Like, and just to come full circle here, Cowboys aren't trading him. They're just not trading him. He's not going to be traded. This will not happen. They are not going to trade him, and because he is under contract. The only thing is Jerry Jones completely, off the reservation to the point where he will not sit down and say one day, like, give me a couple hours and I will handle it with the agent and the player, because this thing could be handled. It could probably be handled in 2 hours, and
there's no doubt it could. I think it's the stubbornness at this point, Rich. It's really just Micah's frustrated. Jerry's, he's being stubborn in the sense of how this is going. This is one of your best players. Like, this isn't something you go, oh man, we'll figure it out. I mean, this is what you did with Dak, with CD,
right?
And how did that work out, right? And so it's literally like, hey man, let's sit down and let's figure this out this weekend. We got we play a preseason game against the Rams. We're off the next day.
Yes.
It's really 2 days that are irrelevant. Let's sit down, you, the agent, let's get this cleaned up and let's move on. I look at this. Here's a great example. One of the reasons people haven't even talked about this, but like Stafford's situation and when it happened, the timing of it.
Yes.
One of the reasons that was done at that time, Stafford was under contract for more years with the Rams. So why was this even a conversation? The reason is the year before, Matthew had, obviously had the contract dispute going into camp of figuring out what it was that made him feel happy to be there and content on being the leader of the Rams. And they felt like, hey, you know what? Just like other teams have these situations, we don't like that being the narrative as we're going into camp and we're trying to build as a Super Bowl contender. Let's get this done way ahead of time to where anything that's contentious, anything that's like, hey, this is business, let's get this done now to where when we move on in March and April as a football team, all of that's behind us. And we're talking about how do we go win Super Bowls. And so to me, this is one of those conversations that this should have been done so long ago, because this is your guy. You drafted him to be exactly who he is. He's lived up to his part. This is easy stuff. Or you say, this isn't the kind of guy we want here, even though he is a great player. We don't like him. We don't want him in our building. Let's move on, go get the picks, and let's build our football team for next year's. We got a new head coach coming in anyways, so it's a great time to change the culture. But you have to make these decisions sooner, because you have to worry about the actual attitude, culture, the mentality of your football team and the direction they feel like they're going if you want to compete and win football games in the NFL right now.
Right. And if it doesn't work out, then you get the draft choices right then and there.
Yes.
For the draft that is upcoming, and where the draft choices are going to be pegged in the upcoming draft rather than make the trade now. Like, let's just say, and I'll let you go. Let's just say this thing that we saw, on the Rams fan account is possible, right? That this happens. Why would the Cowboys make a deal with a team for whom the first round pick could be 32nd overall? Or you don't know, right? It's all over the map potentially, but it's going to be at the bottom of the rung. Why would you, Micah should be top of the top draft. That's why you don't make trades now. It's just none of it makes sense, which makes me think it's going to get done, at the end of the day. So
right, and that's what makes it just a ridiculous way to do business, because all you're doing is just kind of eroding a little bit your team atmosphere and mentality of how they feel about the season. That's all you're doing, is creating some doubt for your football team. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing you're really accomplishing with this.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.